Boys and girls, man and woman, these are the new supercarriers. The Werven is based on documents detailing the design of the ancient Rata, Empire seafaring flagship. The Orione Haru. According to historical sources, the ship was traditionally taken on a parade runs between the continent of Tikiona and the Muriuki Archipelago, seat of the emperor, and represented the price of joy of what would one day become the Kalari state. Today's seafaring version gives no ground to its legendary predecessor, and with its varied applications in the vast arena of deep space, the Werven is likely to stand as a symbol of Kalari's greatness for untold years to come. Now, this is the first supercarrier that we get. It got high fighter damage, it got low fighter range and low carrier maneuverability. It got okay fighter defense and some great carrier defense. The prominent feature is radar jamming, so see this as one big scorpion. Now, the hull is inspired by a vicious scissor-toothed shark, ingenious to old world Matar. The hull is widely viewed as a sign of Republic out for blood. Since the beginning of its development, it has remained a project cloaked in secrecy, with precious few people aware of its progress and its capabilities, and its formal unveiling has become a defiant slap in the face to many who formerly believed that the Mata are incapable of working this scale of a starship design. If you imagine a swarm of deadly hornets pouring from the devil's mouth, now imagine if those hornets have autocannons. Now, this one has bad fighter range, but it has great fighter damage, pretty good carrier maneuverability. It got an okay carrier defense, but not so good fighter defense. The prominent feature here is drive jamming. I would assume that is scrambling. We got the Aeon. Ships like the Aeon has been with the Empire for a long time. They have remained a mainstay of Amar expansions, as hopefully for a new beginning beyond the blasted horizon. Whole cities of settlers sojourn from their time-worn homesteads to try their luck on the infant world. The Aeon represents the largest ship of its kind in the history of Empire, capable of functioning as a mobile citadel in addition to fielding powerful wings of fighter bombers. Now, the Aeon got great range, pretty good fighter damage, but not so good maneuverability. It got great carrier defense and great fighter defense. The prominent feature is energy neutralization. Now, the last supercarrier is the Nyx. Now, the Nyx is a giant homage to a figure much loved in Galente society. The ship's design is based on the scepter of Doldas Rovnor III, the king, who during his peaceful 35 reign was credited with laying the foundation for the technology and the socially progressive ideologies which has pervaded Galente through its millennia since. Indeed, the Nyx itself is emblematic of the Galentans' love for progress, packed to the ergonomic brim with the latest in cutting-edge advancements. It is the proud reminder of things that make the Federation what it is today. So the Nyx has good fighter range, great fighter damage, good carrier maneuverability, good carrier defense, but not so great fighter defense. The prominent feature here is fire control jamming. So when I look at this, I do think that we have to change our mind about EVE Echoes. I remember when EVE Echoes got on the mobile the first day, and I know that I said I would like to have a Titan in my pocket, but if I could have a Nyx in my pocket, that would be really cool. Now, this will probably be AUR only, at least for a while, but that reminds me that this game is still in its infantry. They still want this game to be like EVE Online, but their own swing on it. They do see all these ships that we don't have, and the ships that impacts mobile games that people drive to get is of course not a Punisher 2. People don't save money for a Punisher 2. They are creating all these big milestones for everyone who's not a whale or a big dolphin or a kraken, but they're making these milestones for people that can play this game for years. And I see this as we are still very early in this game. When this event will come, it will probably be in boxes. It will probably be a Starry Night, and people will have it from the day one. But when all this event has passed, most likely the only way to get this ship will be to build them. And this is the price we have to pay for being early in this game. Some people will get these ships right away. Some people will get it later on, maybe half a year after, and some people hopefully will start playing this game in a year, and then they have all this to try to grind for. We can just hope that NetEase have figured out the way to make this game run on its own. But I do really want a super carrier. I really want to have a Nyx, and if we're getting the Nyx, we're probably gonna get the Vendetta too, which is the faction one created by Revieled Sarpati in the Serpentis. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys again.